Hi, welcome to Jett's Kitchen. Today we are going to make creamy lip balm. Some of the supplies that you're going to need for this project is you're going to need a small little pan so we can melt our ingredients. We'll need a little tiny paper plate. Reason so is that I put all my lip balm containers on there so it doesn't make a real mess when making it. When pouring the melted ingredients into the lip balm containers. You also should need a kitchen scale to weigh your ingredients. You'll need just a little spoon to scoop out your ingredients and making the measurements. And today we're using coconut oil, and I use all Now products, so there'll be 15 grams of coconut oil, which I put in a little container here. There's also jojoba oil, and there'll be 15 grams of that. I also put it in a small container. I've already got it measured out. And I use 10 grams of beeswax. Now this is my own beeswax that I've created here, that I made up from our bees. But you can use any kind of beeswax that you want. So that's 10 grams of beeswax. Then I have shea butter, which that is 15 grams. And like I said, I weigh all this out. So that's that each batch of lip balm that I make is, you know, the same. And well, it's just like following a recipe instructions. And then if you want to, you can use some essential oils to give it a flavor or anything. And I use 10 drops of orange, not flavoring, but essential oil. Not all the time do I use an essential oil. Today I'm not going to, but if you do, use 10 drops of the orange. That's what I've done in the past. I will list down where you can get all these ingredients, and let's get started. So now we're going to add the ingredients. We'll add the coconut oil. I turned the oven on to low. And I'm going to add the jojoba oil. And the beeswax. And the shea butter. Now I'm going to melt all of that down, and I'm using a chopstick to stir it. So I have the stovetop set to, about 3. So that would be low. And then just allow the ingredients to melt. Now that all the ingredients have melted, it's time to put them in the lip balm containers. If you're wanting to add essential oils, now would be the time to do it. So now you've got your oil turned down to very low, the lowest it'll go. And I like to work with my plate as close to the melted oil as possible. So now, the way that I fill up my lip balm containers is using a 1 ml dropper, a glass dropper. And you want to make sure it's glass, because if you use anything else, it's going to get hot and possibly melt. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off. So I'm going to just fill up the container one by one. Fill it up as full as I can without wasting any of the ingredient. Sometimes I have to get down low to see where it's at. Now there's probably easier ways of doing this. I've seen where you could take a device and line up all your lip balm containers and then just pour the wax over them and then smooth it out on top. I think that process would waste a lot of lip balm. So I do mine this way. And I'm very pleased how I do it. So I've completed filling up all of my lip balm containers except 2. So for my recipe, I say that it will fill up, it'll make 10. Most times I get 12, but today it looks like I've got 14. Which is great. So now you just let them dry, just leave them sit there for like 15 minutes or until you can tell that they're dry, and they'll look white as when they're done drying. So after your lip balms have dried, they look more of a creamy color, and then it's time to go ahead and put the lids on them. I'm going to take these 2 away. Oh, what I wanted to say also is, you see how there's still a little bit of wax in here? You can use these little containers to put your wax, your leftover wax in, or because sometimes you won't fill up an entire tube of lip balm, so you'll have little wax like this. Just go ahead and put it in a separate container and fill up as much as it'll fill up. You can make these for the kids, or save the container for your next batch. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and put the lids on our lip balms, and you just pop the lid on like that. And yes, you will have little holes at the top. You can see the little holes in there. That's okay, because it still works. And then it's time to put labels on. I used the 64 510 Avery labels that I've made up, and I do cut them down a little bit on each side, so I get as close as to the artwork as I can. And you just take it off, and you can kind of see a line on here. It'll keep it so you could keep it straight. And then just put the label on. I'll do these 3 here for you. To make my labels, I use pick art. And then just roll it on, seal it on the sides. I like to keep mine in a little container. My lip balm's in a container. Well, there you have it. That's Jett's Kitchen's recipe on making a creamy lip balm. Super easy, and it's really a great product. Your friends will love it. All my ingredients fit nicely in this little tiny bag, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jett's Kitchen on YouTube. Thank you. Have a great day.